Um, if you can do a virtual ticket, they're only $35, and it is so amazing to do even just virtual, seriously. So, Eden, do we want to go over like just a little bit of what we're doing, like 2 or 3 minutes on the days? Do you think we should go into maybe like the community? What do you think we should talk about first? What do we feel?
Um, well, first, just kind of because there's people here that have never been to convention. So, like, what is it? Maybe people are like, I don't really even know what convention is. So,
Okay.
the reason that we're saying you should get a virtual ticket is because there are like classes, speeches, talks, I don't know what to call it, presentations from really, really smart people, the founders of doTERRA, scientists, doctors. You will learn so, so much, whether you are in person or at home. So that's why we're just really saying if you're not able to make it in person, that's totally okay. I do recommend spending that $35 and getting the virtual so that you can still learn. We are going to learn about new products. doTERRA always rolls out new products at convention. So we're going to get tons of education on the new products. We're going to learn about the products that they already have and the science behind them. We're going to learn about business building and creating teams. Like there's going to be so much to learn. And I know that everyone that's not coming is like, oh, I wish I was coming. Of course, we wish you were coming too. But this is a way that you can still get the benefits of not being there and getting the education still. So that's why we really, really recommend it. Um, so I feel like Cindy and I kind of wanted to talk about what this next week is going to look like because it's going to be like a big week, exhausting, information filled, exciting, super fun. Um, both sides for the people that are in person and the people that are not in person. There's a lot, and we kind of wanted to give you real ideas and expectations of what to expect and what to do and how to show up this next week with convention.
Yeah. I also feel like come with an open mind, you guys. Like, really, the only people that are on here that have been before is obviously Heidi. Jana, you came 1 year. Shailene, you came. Willie, just kidding. There's actually a lot of people. It's like a bunch of people on here that have come. But come with an open mind. Like you're gonna be probably sharing your room with someone that you maybe don't know as well. Maybe they're not even like on your downline or in your team. It's like a cross line cousin. Like come and be ready to like absorb all of the great information and to really listen and take in what the doctors are saying, what the scientists are teaching us. Come with like an attitude of you just get to sit here and learn and be with your best friends, and it's like the best time ever, and you will feel so loved. And it is chaotic. Like there are 30 of us like walking around downtown Salt Lake City hungry, and I'm freaking knocked up like 9 months this month, you guys. So like it will just be a really fun time. So come like with a little bit of patience because sometimes it's hard to like maneuver everybody. But Eden, what was I saying just barely? Like, what was that train of thought? What we were talking about before? Because I went off on a tangent. What was the
Um,
expect? Is that what we were talking about?
would you say?
What were we just talking? I went off on a tangent. What was the original reason why I started talking? What did you
Getting
say?
out of
What
your
to
comfort
expect this
zone.
week? Maybe.
Yeah, what we can expect and how we can show up this week.
Oh, okay. That's what it was. Sorry, guys. So if you're virtual, it's not that you're missing out at all. In fact, this is a great time to still be on social media and still even share on your project broadcast or with your customers or with whoever what you're learning at convention. I wish Mamie was on here. She's not. I think she's working today. But she does such an amazing job. Every year she's had to work, bless her heart. And she even lives here locally. So she can like hop over, but she is not able to take the time off work, dang it. And every single year she posts on her Instagram stories every single day during convention. Hey, the general session is in session. It goes from 10 to noon today, and I can't wait to learn from this pediatrician about using oils on kids. And then she'll pop on after the general session's done and say, I just learned the craziest thing from this pediatrician that you can be using tea tree on your kids for their temperature. And then she'll again go on her stories and like during the Terra Talks and say, oh my gosh, I can't wait to learn from this person on the Terra Talks. Like it's like, and so she's creating that community on her Instagram page about convention. And then she's reposting Logan's reels, and she's reposting Whitley's reels and Peyton's reels that we're making here live at convention to help us all and create that community. So
Right.
even if you are virtual and you might feel a lot of FOMO right now, you're still with us. Like, we're still doing all of this together, and we can all utilize our own content and have really creative moments and like create that community in your own space.
Right.
Um,
I will say that this next week with convention is the absolute biggest opportunity to share about the business. Like, do not miss it. Have your phone out, whether you are live, whether you are virtual. This is the week of to share. There is content everywhere because people want to be a part of a community. People want a lunch table to sit at. Think like even that term, like you can sit with us. We like our lunch table is a mile long. Come sit with us. Imagine yourself in middle school walking into the lunchroom of a new school. You want a lunch table to sit at. You want to walk in and know where you're going to sit. And when you don't, you're like, where do I sit? And we have that lunch table where everyone is welcome. And now is our time to share that. People are wanting to have a community. And so now is our time where we are together, the people that are able to be together, that we're able to show what our community looks like. And if you're not there, like Sydney said, we're going to be creating reels of in person, of actually being together, being at the dance party, dressing up in those hideous suits and making fun of ourselves together, right? It's so fun. Share those videos and say, holy cow, this is my community. I'm so grateful that I get to be a part of this community. Oh my gosh, I have such FOMO. I wish I was there. Next year, I'm coming. Share those videos and bring it to your page if you're not there. And if you are there, do not miss a chance to share the community. And like Sydney was saying, to share what the speakers are saying. People are like a little bit hesitant with essential oils sometimes because they're like, oh, these like hippie moms that go to like mommyblog.com and look things up, right? They're wrong. And now we have that time to prove that. Look at this doctor, look at this scientist, look at this vet, look at this pediatrician, look at all of these people, and we get to share that. And I love what you said, Sydney, of like, let's tag them. Oh my gosh, I just learned from this person and sharing them. There is such a hype around convention, and let's ride it and let's not miss the opportunity to ride it because now is such a great opportunity to share us being together, to share everything that we're learning, whether you are in person or virtual. Would you agree, Sid?
Absolutely. I was gonna say something about that. Hopefully it comes back to me because my pregnancy brain is gone, but it was right along those lines. I hate that, you guys. It happens every minute of my life. But also like there is like some downtime too during lunch and stuff that like Peyton and Whitley created reels together, like really random quick ones. Me and Whitley created some during like one of our breaks last year. And honestly, I still have people to this day, like at my baby shower a couple weekends ago, there was like a customer that came of mine that her and I are good friends, and she does not sell doTERRA like at all, but she orders every month. And she was like, I want to come to convention because it looks like you guys had so much fun, but I don't sell oils. I was like, you don't have to sell oils to come to convention. You don't have to sell oils to learn from a doctor. And so if you can like, if you can be willing to share what you're learning at convention, and if you can be willing to maybe start stepping outside your comfort zone and like even taking your ego out of it and say, hey, I'm learning this, I'm doing this, it will really create that in your own space, whether you have 100 followers or whether you have 20,000 followers. Are we doing the dance reel? I need to know. I feel like we're gonna be doing lots of reels. Like, just put your dance hat on.
No, you sent a reel in the Voxer like a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, are we doing that? Because I need to know.
Absolutely doing that. Like, I'm not letting anyone leave unless we do that.
Okay, I just gotta practice.
Absolutely. It's so fun to do them. Like it's just so fun. So yeah, we're doing that one. Practice if you're in the convention chat. If you're not, I don't know why you're not. Like if you're going, sorry, we must have like missed something. Okay. With like the logistics of convention, should we go over those for like 2 seconds, Eden, or is that a waste of time? What do you think? I don't know.
We can. Maybe let's put that in the chat. Maybe let's just put that in the chat.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah.
Right.
I don't want to waste anyone's time if they're not coming into convention.
I was gonna say something real quick. I don't know why my husband is
Hi, Ryan.
gallivanting.
Sorry, Francie.
Like he was trying to be sneaky, and it was like
He's doing like high knees.
like
That was
not
adorable.
okay, sorry, what was I gonna say? Oh, okay. Last year, a girl that's not in our community, she's darling, Candace. I was gonna say Candace Owens. It's not Candace Owens. That would be great if she was in our community. She's unfortunately she's not. She's on to bigger, better things. Candace, well and rise. She's darling. Anyways.
Oh yeah.
I can't think of her last name. She did such a cute reel. I sent it to Whitley last year, and then Whitley recreated it. Did she recreate it with you, Peyton? I can't remember. It was a year ago. But it was of them like with their suitcases, and they were on their way to convention, and they're like going on a girls' trip, but calling it work for a tax write-off. And it was like them coming to convention, like getting to hang with my best friends for a weekend, but we call it work so we can write it off. Everyone go make that reel. Everyone. Like I saw it from Candace, who's not even our community, and sent it to Whitley, who created it and made it so dang cute. Like this is the time that we get to create. Like there's so much content to be made. And I feel like every year I look back and I'm like, dang it, why didn't I have my phone out? Why didn't I take more pictures? Like I always say that. So that's why I'm just really stressing this right now. Go make that reel. When you are coming to convention, make that exact same reel. Let's all post the same one. Okay. And that's the thing that's so cool about our community is like we get to piggyback off of each other. Oh, that was a really good idea. I want to do it. We're all here to help each other. Like, yes, use my idea, right?
Then also you could do like such a fun one if you're at home. Like Taylor, you're gonna be at home. You could say something like, oh, I'm having the funnest time learning from all of these people, and I'm having such a fun time watching all of my girlfriends in Salt Lake. Can't wait to go next year. Or like, I'm having so much fun here at my house learning. Like, don't even say you want to be there next year. I'm having so much fun here in my own house, like hearing my kids hug Cheerios behind me to learn.
You
like,
can put learning from doctors, learning from pediatricians, learning from scientists. Like that would be a great reel. Brooke just said packing for convention is a good idea too. Amazing idea. There's so many. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. That was such a good idea, Brooke. Like the cute packing things where people throw things. Such a good idea. Taylor, this sucks. I'll be there next year. Taylor, I'm still convinced you're coming. Like it's just going to work out in 7 days.
Oh, I love it. Oh, Mamie's just now hopping on. Dang it. She missed her spotlight, you guys. Dang.
You're like, Mamie, I shouted you out just so you know.
I know, right? It's gonna be so fun, you guys. We're gonna have a blast. Just be ready to be so tired. Like we stay up till like 4 a.m. I'm probably not gonna do that this year. I'll probably be like snoring on the couch next to everybody, but it's okay.
And somehow I'm still gonna be like talking in your ear and be like, and Sydney, guess what? And
All right.
because I just don't shut up.
Is there any questions about convention? Like, does anyone need to go over stuff about convention or have questions for us? No? Cool.
Are you guys providing notebooks, or is doTERRA doing that this year? Do you know? I'm just trying to like figure out what I'm bringing.
Totally. doTERRA always does provide like a notebook and pen. They always have in the past, right, Sid?
And a backpack.
Yeah.
Like a backpack you carry with you all of convention. So don't worry to like bring a backpack to fit your snacks in. Like they have a backpack for that too. Yeah.
Yep.
We are going to post in the Voxer convention like registration times, what time to meet up at the Airbnb, all of that kind of stuff.
Kylo said, question, how on earth are we going to be able to stay up till 4 a.m. when half of us have newborns or are pregnant? If there's a will, there's a way.
There is. And you want to know what? I don't know. Sweet little Nico might just be chilling on your boob. I don't know.
We can share our community by that. That is so nice of you to ask, Brooke. Honestly, just show up. Just you being there and like supporting our community. That's everything. We are so excited to be able to like love on you guys and spoil you and take care of you. So just come.
Mm-hmm. Will it be easy to find where to go to park/register? Yes. So yeah, we'll put that in the Voxer free so that like you can refer back to it too, but it'll be easy to find parking.
I want to say this because I actually am terrified of this kind of stuff. Like if I was going somewhere Like, even if I was just going now and I don't know where to park and I don't know where to go. And even if you tell me, I don't know. Like, I follow my husband blindly always. And I don't know what I do without him. So the cool thing about this is that there are a million doTERRA wellness advocates, and you will see 1,000 people with a doTERRA backpack and badge, and you just follow them. You just follow them. And you're like, hey, they're going that way. And you go that way and you end up at registration, which is awesome.
Luckily, this is my 11th convention, so we know all the backgrounds.
And Sydney's husband right now, I guess, because I just follow.
Like, we'll be following Sam too, because I'll be too fat to even walk. Like, my feet are too swollen. Okay. How many of us are at the Airbnb? I want to bring some fruit. Megan, I would love if you brought fresh nectarines and peaches. I will be indebted to you for freaking ever. So that are staying at the Airbnb, I think is like 18. And then there's a total of like 27 or 28 of us that like are going to convention, and then like we'll be at our team party and stuff on Friday. So does anyone have a wheelchair for Sydney? My mom is asking. She is not wrong. Guys, I might be renting one of those scooters that like
honestly should.
No, I'm going to, like, for sure. I already have the app downloaded and everything. Like, I know how to use them. I'm going to be scootering.
Hey, Brooke, if someone can bring an espresso machine, I will make everyone coffee. I promise. I
thought about
thinking about that. I thought about it. So I'm like, should I just do an Amazon rental? Like, just rent it for the week and then return it? Because I'm like, what am I going to do without my espresso machine for a full week? Like, I don't like Starbucks. I'm sorry. I can't get on board with it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I'll ask Sam for $700. Like, Sam, can I have
It's just $700.
I will push sure I'm bringing one. I really am going to do the scooter, you guys. So if anyone wants to rent scooters with me, hop on.
It's a smart idea.
Okay, cool. I loved all those questions. It's going to be a fun time. Message us if you have anything else. I think everyone paid, so everyone's good. But we love you guys. I'm so excited.
Okay, love you.